stressful, right? Hi everyone, welcome to Candid Talk, the pod edition. And today I want to talk about something very personal, something you just saw like a minute ago, something I wrote about, and something most women, girls, depending on age, have experienced. I usually tell people that the streets aren't safe for women. Imagine this: you're minding your own business, you're working, it doesn't matter where you are, you have bills, you're thinking about bills, you're thinking about deadlines, about life, and maybe you're fantasizing. And then most of the time, it's a man. There comes a guy, and he touches you on the shoulder, like, all that is to say hi. Some go even further to grab your hand and pull you back, like, hey, dada, njoo nikusalimie. The entitlement, like, that is very, very, very annoying. I don't know how I can say it in a sweet language, but that is very annoying. I normally don't mind those who say dada. They'll call you even names: Zuchu, Nandi, Aisha, Sarah, Stella. They'll just throw a different name at you, and hopefully you turn. But I don't mind those ones. Those are, I know it's not good, but 100% I'll prefer those than someone grabbing my hand or my shoulder or putting your hand on my back just to say hi. And sometimes it's not even the person I know. Like, it's just a stranger. I'm passing, minding my business, and then that stranger is on the road doing God knows what, decides to say hi with his hand. I'm not sure if I've stressed this enough. Like, greeting is verbal. Consent is not automatic. Even if you know me, we went to school together, blah, 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 blah. Unless I offer you my hand, please don't touch me. There was this one time around Ubungo. You know how Ubungo used to do before the flyover. Around Ubungo, I was coming from hostel, I was heading to the university, and I was passing by there, and then this those people say Mwenge Makumbusho, but they're not conductors. I can't recall their names. So he grabbed my hand. I was just passing by, mind you, I was just passing by. He grabbed my hand. I looked at the hand, I looked at him, and I looked at the hand again. And then the moment he let me go, I took my new handkerchief, I wiped my hand. There was a dustbin nearby. I wiped my hand and I threw the handkerchief on the dustbin. Oh my God, he was so furious. And he started calling me names and saying things. I would just hear him from behind because I kept on walking. But at least I made him feel the least he made me feel by grabbing my hand. Like, I don't know you, sir. I don't know you. We don't have that kind of relationship. You just you want to say hi. Okay. But I never do that again, but I would do that if that is what it takes for people to keep their hands to themselves and just say hi. You can even wave hi, and if I'm interested, I will respond. It's not even a must to respond. Sometimes I don't even hear, like, you said hi, I didn't hear. It's okay. Don't grab my hand. The same thing, it doesn't happen when you walk with a man. Like if you are accompanied by a man, nobody touches you, nobody wants to grab your shoulder to say hi, nobody is interested to grab your hand to say hi, nobody. It's like you are invisible. But the moment you are alone or with your girls, oh my god, have no idea where those people come from. Like you meet them, like you might happen to meet 5, 6, 7, depends on where you are and where you are going. If you're going to a street, busy streets like Kariako, Karume, Posta, Mwenge, Ubungo, Makumbusho, Wasiliano, those places with a crowd, those things aren't strange. Like ask any girl, have you experienced this? And others have made it like a normal thing and say, wazoe. It's my body. It's my body you're touching. That's harassment. In other words, nobody's touching you, a guy. Like nobody. Please, don't touch someone just to say hi. Don't touch a woman just to say hi. Please, you can say hi. Hi, hi, hi. A hand is not hi. Hi is not a hand. Hi is a word. Like you say hi, hello. You see? When I wrote this, I was so frustrated. I was so emotional. Let's go and check the comments. There's this lady, unasikia ni shambulio la aibu, ukienda polisi, unaulizwa na polisi, au mnataka msitupotezee muda, and the case ends there. Saa mtu unaambia hai mara 4 hageuki, labda hajakusikia ndo unaamua. It's not a must that I respond. It's not a must. You don't know what I am going through. Unless you know her, call her by her name. If I normally tell myself that if someone knows me, they will call me by my name. I don't respond to dada, sister. I don't respond to those, and sometimes I don't even turn when someone touches my shoulders. But if you know me, you would call my name. You know my name. Unless if you don't know my name, then you don't know me. So this lady said, quoted something, dada wewe ni mbaguzi, wote tutakufa tu. She was told this at the Zanzibar ferry last Friday. Nikamwambia tangulia utufungulie njia, don't touch me please. Like the entitlement, they know, they are all aware, they just don't care. Please do care. Wanaume wa Tanzania wanadhani kila mtu anatembea kavaa anatakiwa kushikwa, ila hata yeye ashikwe na mwanamke au mwanamume mwenzi anavyopanic. Hawana adabu. Truly, this is kukosa adabu. Really, like, who raised you? Louder, please. I'm trying to be. Waiting the whole week for Titito's article is always to never misses. Thank you. I hate this. Someone on the street felt it was okay to touch my teenager daughter. Something needs to be done. Something needs to be done. The streets shouldn't be this violent, this unsafe for women to walk alone or even in groups by themselves. It shouldn't be that way. The entitlement, men, please say it louder, especially for some men. Some of the men at Mwenge, those places, they are the worst. Perhaps this may happen to women more, but it's a bad habit from men. It is. As a man, I don't like it either. When another man is talking to me and feels the need to touch my shoulders or grab my hand. It's not just done in Tanzania. I've encountered this all over the world. Yes, I actually noticed that. I once asked a clothes worker at Mwenge why they touch women who pass by under the disguise of pursuing customers, which is also wrong. He had the audacity to say it's because they know we feel good when they do it, and we should count ourselves lucky because some women don't get this privilege. Privilege my foot, please. Privilege my foot. Thank you for putting that privilege my foot in capital letters, because privilege my foot, no, we don't like it. Especially Mwenge and Kariako. When you say usinishike, they will rain you with insults. Yes, they do that lots of the time. They are so entitled. It's scary. Lots of comments from women. Preach, I hate being touched without my permission, and men are the hardest to get it. You find a grown-up adult arguably demanding to be not restricted to touch me when he or she is saying, hi is a word. Like I said, hi is a word, not a hand. A big lesson for Tanzanian men. So, my dear brothers, I know this happens in other places too. Men, please, you should understand that touching is not friendliness. It's invasion. You are invading my privacy, my personal space. You are touching me without my consent. That's harassment. I know some will say, but I didn't mean no harm. I was just saying help, please. In some streets, in some cities, we women, we still plan what time to go out. Will there be lots of people? Will the men be there? What to wear? How to dress? Like, will they call me out? Especially when you are going to places like Kariako. Oh God, if you dress up nicely, even if it's a long dress, if you look too cute, it's a problem. If you have to look like a beggar for you to be safe, and that's not okay. We even check what route to take, who to walk with for you to be safe, to avoid those people who are touching you, to say hi dada. So when we say this makes us uncomfortable, this is not okay, we don't like this, please listen. Educate your fellow man. Educate your fellow brother. You have that brotherhood, please use it to educate them. Not to touch a woman just to say her. Not to touch a woman if she had a consent. Because sometimes the most dangerous thing isn't violence. It's how normal disrespect has become. So this has been Candid Talk, the pod edition. Let's keep the conversation honest and human, and most of all, let's keep them respectful. Dear brothers, be your own, your fellow man watchdog. Yeah, educate them. Don't touch women kama hawaja consent. Don't touch women you don't know. Don't touch women you know akiwa hataki kuwa touched. Please. Hi is a word. We will respond, and if we don't, it's okay, move on with your life. Don't grab my hand, please. This is Candid Talk. See you next time. Bye bye.